This video idea came up to me when I had a debate in my English enrichment classes. The proposition was, should kids have Facebook? And the unfortunate thing was that I was agreeing that yes, they should have Facebook. If you know, it is hard to debate, or even try to defend something that you don't even agree on. I went as far to say that popularity is not bad. Why did I say that? I don't agree on the proposition, and that's clear. I'll say why I don't like it in my age and its users. This might come up as hypocritical and ironic because yes, I am a millennial, yes, I have a Facebook account, and yes, I post the same idiotic pictures there. But that was the time where I was entranced about popularity and stuff that was not important that kids my age are trying so hard. But after I watched Simon Sinek's thoughts on millennials, I wanted to change for the better because all he said is true. Here are some points that he said that strike me.
And they're accused of being entitled and narcissistic and self-interested, unfocused, lazy. But entitled is the big one. And because they confound leadership so much, what's happening is leaders are asking the millennials, what do you want? And millennials are saying, we want to work in a place with purpose, love that. We want to make an impact, you know, whatever that means. I can break it down into 4 pieces, right? There are four things, 4 characteristics. One is parenting, the other one is technology, the third is impatience, and the fourth is environment. The generation that we call the millennials, too many of them grew up subject to, not my words, failed parenting strategies, you know? Where, for example, they were told that they were special all the time. They were told that they could have anything they want in life, just because they want. The other problem, to compound it, is we're growing up in a Facebook, Instagram world. In other words, we're good at putting filters on things. We're good at showing people that life is amazing even though I'm depressed, right? And so everybody sounds tough, and everybody sounds like they got it all figured out. And the reality is there's very little toughness, and most people don't have it figured out. And so when the more senior people say, well, what should we do? They sound like, this is what you gotta do. So you have an entire generation growing up with lower self-esteem than previous generations, right? Through no fault of their own, right? They were dealt a bad hand, right? Now let's add in technology. We know that engagement with social media and our cell phones releases a chemical called dopamine. That's why when you get a text, it feels good, right? So, you know, we've all had it where you're feeling a little bit down or feeling a bit lonely, and so you send out 10 texts to 10 friends, you know, hi, 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 hi. Because it feels good when you get a response, right? Right? It's why we count the likes, it's why we go back 10 times to see if my Instagram is growing slower, did I do something wrong? Do they not like me anymore, right? The trauma for young kids to be unfriended, right? Because we know when you get it, you get a hit of dopamine, which feels good. It's why we like it, it's why we keep going back to it.
You should know what Facebook is all about, as it's popping in the media as of late. Because Facebook is a good website, guys. But do you know those people who waste their time posting unimportant selfies and unrelated statuses updates that do not mean anything, but to say that he is better than someone because they only go for likes and fame? Don't lie to me, I once was a Facebooker and had experienced these things and I hated it. Basically, Facebook is a popularity competition about teens that can make people like their posts. And they post anything, like their food to say that they are fat, their clothes to say that they are flashy. Basically, they are desperate for attention because they have no real friends in real life. Like if you post a picture about you in the beach, why would you expect people to like your picture? You are basically saying that you are rich because you're in another place. That is stupid thinking that appalls me to the point that I've lost faith in the future generation. Like, why? Why do you share your summer vacation and think we care? I don't care if you're in South Korea, or even in your own bed. If it doesn't affect me, or you for the matter, then why do you click like? Please answer on that, because on my experience, I do not have an idea nor clue why. Regarding my last point, why would you think that people care about your pointless picture? If you have seen my last rant video, which I am going to re-upload because a name was shown, a professional photographer was angry about me actually caring about a picture and asking about the meaning, telling me to learn how to comment and think that I have no right to say my opinions or even question a simple picture, which is wrong. If this happens every time I do care about a picture or a post, then what's the point in caring, am I right? I can't criticize anything because people will either say that I'm a bigot for judging a picture, which, by the way, is the point of an audience to be the judge of the maker's creations. To put it simply, Facebook is filled with adults that can handle criticism in a mature way. Look at this article, man. Just read it for me and say how sensitivity has gone off the hook. Can never understand feminism, man. For their smart doings, I'll tell them what the purpose of an opinion is in an audience. The point of an audience is to see what the maker has shown to said audience. They have to judge because they are the reason why the maker has shown the product. Either it be praise, which what special snowflakes will hear on Facebook, or criticism. You cannot be mad because the audience does not like it. That just makes for an immature maker and making a fool out of yourself. Congratulations, good sir, because you just did exactly that. Another problem that I have seen in Facebook communities is that they are oversensitive. They think that they're special snowflakes because they posted something in the internet. They think that they are immune to criticism, and if they're criticized, they cry about it and call critics a bully. This has been the norm and has pissed me off for a long time. I'll talk about what criticism is in another video, about the pros and cons about it. Actually, just watch I Hate Everything's video about it.
Some people for some reason have this idea that criticism is a bad thing, that it shouldn't be encouraged, to which I say, that's incredibly close-minded and weak of you.
But you have to admit, people in Facebook are prone to overreact on the smallest fault that people find on their posts. They lash out on anything who will criticize their work, then play victim when confronted. Which is why I conclude that Facebook is a place filled with popular models who act cool, then become crybabies when pointed out, called out, or even someone disagrees with them. Immaturity has been developed in an astounding level in this generation. Facebook is not just a place for childish, insecure people, it's also for the rich kids showing off what they have and what they are. Post a picture that you're in Boracay and said posts are expected to have like 300 likes. Which is ridiculous because I don't care if you're in Boracay, friends, or even in your own house. This questions me the most, but why would you think people care if you're in some place? It just says that they're showing off where they are now. You think that showing off is a good thing? Please tell me in the comments then. This is an absurd concept to expect and even accept. Hey guys, I have Critickid. Let's picture this and post it on Facebook. I expect 2 million likes in this thing because I'm a popular Facebook user. Yeah! So in conclusion, Facebook is a place filled with people who are desperate for attention, cyberbullies, emotional crybabies when provoked, petulant kids when asked, and show-offs who brag about what they are and what they have. It's pretty pathetic where the people have come up to in terms of society and connecting to people. We have normal people who are good in talking, making relationships, and have good friends to talk to. But then here we have Facebook that makes people attention whore. All as possible, cyberbullies make them think they're stronger because they have other names in Facebook. People who like insignificant things like a burger or more than that makes us a good society like insecurity. I mean, forget about going outside. Let's just say inside, going out with our phones and talk crap about things, am I right? Oh wait, that's me. This has been a bad creation on our part, and it's a part of the cause why some students have failed school. So Mark Zuckerberg, you malnourished goat, I thank you for adding fuel in the fire that will kill humanity slowly, you greedy scumbag. Signed and loved by Critickid. Hey guys, make sure you follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. To see any updates that I may put there. Maybe even Twitch streams. Go check them out. I link them in my front page of the channel right here, and they are in the description.